What's going on, guys? Ultimate Dragon Slayer here, and today I'm going to be playing Amnesia The Dark Decent. It's been a while since I've put out a video, but I'm going to try to put out more in the future. Let's get right into this and not waste any more time.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Somebody made a mess. It may have been me. I don't remember. It was a real wild night last night. Am I right? Nah. Real nice plant there. Some spooky noises. Oh, I had no idea that door opened. Let's go in here. Dear box. I am a horrible singer, but I don't care. I apologize, guys. I will try not to do that again. I don't have the singing pipes like most people do. Oh, alright, there's Haleen. Peek around that corner. Peek around this corner. Peek around this. Coast seems to be clear. Let's move forth. What the hell? Those banners are so spooky. Ah. Alrighty, let's go in here. See if we can't find any tinder boxes. Though it's so dark. What is that noise? I got a tinder box now. I'm gonna get the heck out of here. That was horrid sounding. Trying to see what's in this closet. But yeah, pretty nice shirt. I don't know what my shirt looks like, but oh, let's not go in there. That's where we need to go. Room with 3 paintings. Oh boy, it's dark. That got really dark. I can't see anything back there. This is ridiculous, guys. I can't see like 2 feet in front of my guy's face. Let's go into the old archives. Spooky draft. Got some books. See if I can't read what it says. Oh. I think something about Veggie Tale. I don't know. And that's in a different language. That was indeed unsettling. Is there anything worthwhile in here? Oh my god. What the hell are those things? Oh, 2 tender boxes. I'm probably pushing my luck here with the... Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Fantastic. Oh, let's get out of here and... Wow. It is so dark. There we go. It won't budge. Why won't it budge? God, that sound is terrible. See if there's any more torches I can light. Oh, I totally forgot to look back here. What's in here? I know it's some spooky shit. Oh. A lantern. Yay. Well, that's not nice. You're supposed to stay open, chest. not gonna lie, guys, I'm a little unnerved right now. This is just a little spooky. I made my room as dark as I can make it, because it's currently 11 in the morning. Well, that and I got headphones on. Got some oil.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong.
You're right.
He will be no match for you.
That does sound pretty horrible.
One last thing. His shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare,
I knew
breaking
it.
down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
He got so intense, and then it just dropped off. And murder him. Your former self, Daniel. There was something seriously wrong with this guy. No, I should go down. Ah, now I only have a slight headache. Put the oil in there. Jesus. Is there a way to like... Nope. Alright, let's move on. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in steadily rising pace, urging them to do it. Am I really doing this? Oh, I was wanting to read that. Oh, wow, that was bright.
Is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Neat. Just had to do that again, didn't you? Alrighty. So we got oil and a tinder box. Can I look at any of these? I can't. Let's see what this... No idea. Is this the same one? Yep. Oh, crap. Oh, it's not that dark. Should be fine. Huzzah. Almost made it. See if I can't hit this chandelier. Nope. That's a little close. Ah, there we go. Maybe one of these boxes. Just are like cockroaches. It just won't die. Ooh, some more oil. What the hell? What is that? Alrighty. Let's go down this way. Old archives. No, I think that's where I came from. Yeah. How about up here? I didn't do anything. I swear. Maybe get a crowbar or something. I think Alexander of Brennenburg did something pretty bad. Let's go into the archives. He fell onto the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear. She too would be punished. Guess that load screen was a little longer than the other one. Library. Rare books. Catalogi. Catalogs. That's a little creepy. So is whoever's doing that humming. Studio. Go into the study. The fuck?
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more.
There's always
Later
more.
that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Oh, damn it. Is there like a... There was. Should've just lit that. Let's not go there yet. Back in here. I like rare library books. Or rare books.
th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Poor Daniel. What year did he say? Daniel's note to self? No. 1839. This was quite a while ago. Oh, a little statue. Let's put that away. Should have known my lesson from last time. Alright, so there's the study. Let's go into the old tomes. What the fuck? How that scared me. It's beyond me. But the local history apparently won't open. So let's go in a little further. Either that's the shadow, or somebody's a really bad violin player. Or piano. Oh my. How's my slight headache still? All is good with my health. What is... Oh, that's just the lantern. Ooh. That might come in handy. Nope, apparently not. Oh well. Kingdom of Prussia. That's neat. Let's see if we can't find a tinder box to light this, so we don't use all our oil. I shouldn't have went tinder box happy, but I did. Alright, let's read this. What the fuck? Alright,
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
so enchanting.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
I know, right? It's so pretty.
I reached out, closing it in my hand, bearing me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Most peculiar indeed. This is floor plans. Finally. Get a good grasp on this place. What?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Yep. Looks like a pretty weak structure. Because I am definitely an architect. Hello. Oh, crap. Not breakable by hand, eh? How about a helmet? Haha, I'm a genius. I was bright.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Never. Oh, another letter. Alrighty, apparently it's not going to read it. Another region rich with war and Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as it can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by the tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move slightly through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called the Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of the kingdom's past. During his stay, all the prominent members of the society paid notice, and he mentioned it in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion after ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? Last page. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt, and most those noble birth rumors are inherited alongside the title, with the title. Researching the history reveals a little before the castle was consumed by the fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the noble and protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped regions to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to the lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Very interesting. Sorry that took me so long to read that, guys. Didn't know how many pages it was. If I did, I probably would have just left them up on the screen for a little while so you guys could pause it if you wanted to read it. That was a mouthful. Is that all that was in here? Just a locked door. Well, which ones do I grab? Alright, that one. That one. That one. No, it's still locked. What did that... Oh. I'll just let you guys read this one. I'll leave it up here for a little bit, and so you can push pause and read it if you want to. Alrighty, let's get back to it. Oh, I thought the humming had stopped. It's not spooky anymore, it's just kind of getting annoying now. same thing over and over and over again. What? Was this a wine cellar? Oh, that was local history. Alrighty. The study. Why won't it budge? Oh, Christ. Oh my God. Head is pounding, hands are shaky. And I just saw the shadow. What the hell is this stuff? Wow. Alright. Apparently it hurts you. But it seems like a pretty good place to stop. That is all for this time, guys. Leave a like, subscribe for more, and comment what you think of the video. I'd really like to get some feedback on this. Know if I should do more. After the Dark Descent, I got Justine and the Machine for Pigs, if y'all want to see that. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.